Good morning. So it's still Patricia here. Um, I have this cute little heart that a student of mine gave me. Her name is Claire, and yeah, she made this for me. I really like it. And let's see, can you see clearly? Yes. So I had this idea. So I made this C2C blanket, but it's incomplete because I don't have enough yarn. But it's from scrap yarn, yeah. I was thinking of completing it today with all the other scrap yarn I have, but when I noticed the size, it really can't do anything. So I'm going to be frogging this and then making it maybe into a part of a sweater so that I can use it for something else. I don't know if I'm going to do it in C2C, but I'll most likely do it in double crochets. I'm using a 4mm hook. Yeah, it's always in my hair somewhere. Okay, I think this is better for you to see all of me. So yeah, it's always on my hair somewhere, and someone gave me this. It's scrap yarn, so I'm going to be frogging a lot of projects to try to make this ugly cardigan. But then I'm making that because I don't know, like I've been bored for a while. But apart from that, I woke up this morning feeling very down. It wasn't even this morning. I've been feeling kind of off for a while now. Melancholic, sad, moody, literally. And it usually happens like this every single year when I remember my birthday is approaching, because for some strange reason I tend to feel like I haven't achieved anything. Truly, I'll be 32. I can't say what I've done with my life, to be honest. And I know people, man, my legs really look very hairy from there. But yeah. By the way, I'm always having bad phones, so another bad phone episode happened. I spent money repairing it again. Guess I'm just tired of repairing stuff. I don't know. I think I'm mumbling to myself now because I don't think you're hearing me. Yup, sirens. I'm out in Nigeria. How else? The important and the rich, make sure you know that they're passing. Yeah? Okay, so I'm going to pause this, and then when I get back, I'll finish rolling this. So I'm halfway there, and so I have other scrap yarn, things that I'll frog. I have a lot of things to frog and then double and see if I can just add them together. But I'm calling this my scrap yarn blanket. Did I say blanket? Cardigan. Yeah, I think I'll call it a Pattygan or a Tinugan. I'm not sure what I want to call it yet, whether it's a Tinugan or a Pattygan. I haven't decided. Pattygan sounds nice, like Pattygan, Pattygan, Pattygan. But I'm thinking between Pattygan and Tinugan. Okay, so maybe people would have to decide whether it's a Pattygan or it's a Tinugan. So I'm in my bed as usual. And yeah, okay, so I switched off the torchlight, then switch it back on. And there, yeah, it looks too bright. I think it's nice. Let me put it from this angle. From here. See, yeah, that's my flask and some other things are scattered over there. And that's me. My nice pillow that Claire gave me. Okay, so yeah, I made my hair because I was told at work that I couldn't. I was told at work that I could not do it. I couldn't resume the way my hair looked. So I packed my locks into two this way and then let the back go down. but I was told I couldn't appear at work like that, so I was told to go braid my hair. So I went to braid my hair. It's been a week now since I braided my hair. Yeah, 1 week. And let me put it on so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so that's what it looks like when it's down. So yeah, that's me when it's down, but it's nothing too serious. Boy, let's put this way. Yep. I don't know. Okay, I think this is better. Yeah, I think it looks a lot nicer, and now I can see myself better. So yeah, oh, my head is itchy, but then yeah, so what she did was she picked 2 or 3 locks and then braided them together. It took a while, more than 4 hours to make this, but the extensions are something we call kinky here in Nigeria. So yeah, you can braid kinky. And the good thing about it is I always just buy one new one whenever I go to get my braids done. So what I do is when I take this out, I'll just wash them, and it makes it easier to braid with anyways. But most times it's never enough for the front, so what happens is we use the old ones at the back and then the new ones in front. But yeah, that's how I braided my hair. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm not resting properly. My back hurts, man. I don't know if other people suffer this, but the C of my back is so all the way in that I have to, yeah. First presents are always, always, always nice. Okay, let's put this here. Yeah, save you from viewing my crotch. I think that's better. Then roll. I like this combination. Like, it's yarn I used for something else. I've not even finished that project yet, but if you can see it, it's gray, forest green, and then army green thread, 2 army green threads. When you pull it together, it's just so beautiful. Anyway, so yeah, I'm still rolling yarn. So what I've done is, as I frog, I roll, I drop. I think this light is too bright. Come in, let me switch that off. So yeah, I think this is a lot better. So that, it's neon green mixed with white and then gold thread. That's buttercup mixed with white and gold thread, like white yarn and then gold thread. And then this is lemon green and some other, it's just random, very, very random scrap yarn. There are a lot. There's the white, the blue I need to still frog. There's this disgusting ugly pink somewhere that when I find out I'll bring the forth, I'm sure. But there are a lot of stuff here. So I'm hoping that by the time I frog this one, it will create enough. So what I want to do is make C2C. I love C2C, so I just want to see what the cardigan in C2C will look like. I know it's supposed to be like chunky and the rest, but what I'm thinking of is making something with them back this back. So what I do is I push this forward, then I pick up 2 like that, maybe 2, and then push that. These 2, I push them at the back, crisscross, lift up, and then do that. So it depends on how high I want the bun here. If I want the bun really high, I pick the braids from around here. But I want this bun to like sit at the back, so that at least you see more of my head than my bun. But then yeah, that's just it. Then wrap it. Wrapping hair is so easy. Anyhow, let's continue rolling. So, okay. I don't want to bore you with frogging this, but I'll be done frogging it and then I'll be back. I said I'll be back. Why isn't it pausing? Okay, so I've frogged up to this point here. I have oh Jesus Lord, save me. 1, 2, okay, I think I'll frog all these ones. Beautiful. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, if I can call that 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's 9. I don't know what happened at this point here. Ooh, I think I was trying to frog it at a point and then made a mistake somewhere around here, so it's a bit wonky. I don't know if I want to frog the entire thing and then I think I'll just frog the entire thing and then start all over. I wanted to save time by using this and then continuing, but like you see, it's not working. And the one thing I hate about my method of crochet, in which I mix polyester, that's sewing thread, and acrylic yarn, is the fact that frogging can be a big pain in the rear, because see, frogging is literally rocket science. Yeah, but let me get this frogged and then get back to you. Okay, so how do you start a C to C? Chain 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yarn over, count 1. I think this is blocking our path. So count 1, 2, 3, and put a double crochet in that space. Yeah, now put a double crochet in each one till you get to the end. Chain 6. Repeat what we just did. One double crochet. I don't think you can see what I'm doing clearly. I think, okay, let's remove this guys from here and then move this guy up a bit. Oops, man. Oh, okay, good. Come on up. Yeah, I got that scar. I think I was 9 or 10 now. I know it was in Guinealand this happened. I fell in the gutter, and there was this rod that had been in the gutter. Like, I tried to cross to jump the gutter, and then my leg just went tickle. The rod went all the way in, then we pulled it out. But yeah, the scar is still there. Anyways, so like I was saying, so yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. And this is the part I like about C to C. Flip this other man, go into that space created by your chain 3 stitch and slip stitch. Now chain 3 and put in 3 double crochets there. Now you just repeat that. Chain 6, 3, 3, 3. Now when you're decreasing, you just chain 3 So when you're increasing, I've taught you how to increase. When you're decreasing, you chain 3, you don't chain 6, and slip stitch into here like that. Yeah, chain 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then slip stitch. That's how you end it. Yeah, but right now this is not what I'm working on. Yeah, what I'm working on is I want to make bless me. So I want to make granny squares and then C2Cs. So I'll be doing a granny square first. Am I the only one who sneezes when I crochet with acrylic yarn? It's either I sneeze or my throat becomes very itchy or my eyes become very itchy. I don't know why, but if you know why, tell me. Anyways, so now I'm creating a granny crochet, a granny square. I don't know why I said granny crochet, but then the way I start my granny squares is funny. I chain 4, and then in the last chain from the hook I put in either 3 or 4 double crochets. I think I'll make it 4 this time since okay, I'm making it 4 so that it looks different from, and then chain 2, making it 4 so it looks different from the C2C. Of course C2C and granny squares look totally different, but what I mean to say is I'm making it the way I'm making it because I just want it to look different. It's an idea. So I'm mixing C2C squares with granny squares to make a cardigan using scrap yarn, and I know that it's supposed to be scraptastic, but I don't know yet. Okay, also, so I'm almost done making the first granny square loop. Three, and then the last one, 4. So for the life of me, I can't do magic circles. I don't know how people manage to do them. I've just never gotten the hang of it. So when you get to the corner, slip stitch till you get to the other end, and chain 3, put in 4 double crochets, so that's 3 double crochets, chain 2, because your chain 3 served as the first double crochet. 2, 3, 4, right? And this is in between, so I'm not going to be putting in any chain spaces in between the stitch. I just want my chain spaces to be at the corners. Now if you would like me to make something for you, send me a picture. If I can't do it, I'll tell you I can't do it. I'm one of those very honest people. I don't like to lie to myself. I could tell you I would try, but yeah, try never hurt anyone. So there's this jacket I made for a client here, and the client is yet to pick it up. I'm thinking of making content with the jacket, but I don't know if that's right. You know, I wanted the person to okay, so I took pictures of it lying flat on the couch, but other than that I've not done any pictures with it. And the owner says the owner will pick it up when the owner is in Nigeria, the next time the owner is in Nigeria. And in my mind I was like, okay, whatever you say, the client is always right. And yeah, the client is always right, and this client has been so kind. This is his second jacket from me, which is actually very nice. I'm very happy about that. So back to this Pattygan. I think I like the sound of that. It's a Pattygan, Pattygan, Pattygan. It is what you make with all your scrap yarn. It's a Pattygan, Pattygan, Pattygan. It looks ugly and that's why it is fun. Oh man. So I don't know what dimensions I'm going to be making, but I'll just continue making the square until I kind of like what size it is, and then use that dimension or that size to work out how many steps I would need for C to C with the same hook size. Yes, so the last part I didn't roll it into a ball. I just frogged it and let it stay. It's on the other side of my bed, so whew. So I'm trying to make this as soft as possible. My tension is not tight or anything, as you can see. This is 2 strands of white yeye yarn. Yeye is made in Bombay, Kano in Nigeria, and I've used yeye since I was in primary school. I'm 32 now. I started crocheting at 9, so I've been using their products since then. And I'll tell you, although the quality has reduced now, I still I'm a yeye person. I like yeye a lot. Most of my friends are like, Patricia, change is not bad, and I'm like, I know it's not bad, but it's using yeye is like a habit, yeah, for me, because I like to frog things. There's a yeye I have that I've had for almost, this is 24 year. I've had that yeye since 2014, so yeah, 10 years. And funny story, yes, 10 years, because that was when I was serving, doing my IT. I served in 2015/2016 after uni, so yeah, that's it. I bought that when I was having my internship. It's funny how I interned where I interned, and now I'm a mathematics teacher. Oh, life. Life can be cruel. So I'm thinking, should I make the squares this small, or should I make them, I think maybe I'll make them a bit bigger so that I don't have to make too many, because joining can be really annoying. But I think I'll join with a color that is pretty. I don't know, I was thinking black, but I don't like how black ages in yarn. I don't know how people work with black yarn, but for me, I think anything I should make should look beautiful 10 years down the line, 15 years after. And for me, black doesn't do it. Even white doesn't do it, because white becomes old and but then I still think I prefer white yarn to black when it comes to aging, because black can just be very sad. Anyways, that being said, I think I would use very deep grey, because it will just like make the white pop, and make because there's white in literally all of this. I put white together with the thread, and it's not too difficult to find white, or to find what to combine with white when you're getting dressed and the rest. I think I want to wear more of my work from henceforth, but there's really nowhere to go. I don't go out. Only God knows how I'll get married. Like, literally everybody keeps on saying, oh Patricia, when are you getting married? When are we going to eat jollof rice? And I'm like, I have to find the man first, but and like my friends will say, Patricia, this is not the man with the issue of palsy, that his friends broke the roof for him to meet Jesus. God will not literally break your roof and put the man down there and say, "Oh, my daughter Patricia, see thou thy husband." But yeah, c'est la vie. That's life here. So I'm also making the very first granny square. When I'm done with this granny square, I'll make the others. But I think I'll put this as a part 1 to the Pattygan, so that everyone can see it and so that it's not too long. But then I'll do the reveal as the last part. But I don't have the base color for the rest of the cardigan, and I don't want it to take too long, because it was some time around this time last no, it wasn't this time last week, it was way before now last week that I did the last videos that I did, and I can't believe that all week I didn't have the strength, the energy to actually make videos. Like, it's funny how I could just be so exhausted and then sleep off. Ay, that's life, yeah? I think so. Okay, what I have left would not be enough to give me another round for this granny square, so I think I'll go 4 rounds. Let's see. So this is from this corner 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if a C to C square of 4 would look the same, or if it's a C to C of 5. But then, yeah, I sometimes cut with my fingers. That's another thing I like about. That's another thing I like about So basically, yeah, with I can just snap it with my fingers, like. But the others, I have a scar. Yeah, it's over here. I tried snapping yarn and it tore me, and that was when I decided I'm never using any yarn that was not yay. I cried that day, like I bled all over my project and it was white. I was so pissed off, like I was very angry. And my mom was like, you've heard of scissors here? I miss that woman. I miss her a lot. Death has taken away too many good people. Too many good people. So yeah, I'm trying to hide this, because the one thing I hate doing is hiding edges when I'm done with work. So this is a granny square. Yeah. So C to C, chain 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, go into that space, come out, 1, 2, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and then that. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 double crochets, chain 6 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, flip, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now oopsie daisy. Okay, so as you can see, my yarn has run short of yarn, so from here I think I'll just change my color, and so I'm leaving this long tail. What color will I like to use first? Let's see. Okay, I have some white here. Let's see, was it doubled? Yes. So let's see, we can just use this white to augment with what we have before I have to actually really change the color. So now I'm tying this. I just tie this like this, yeah, and then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then first double crochet goes into that space. 1, 2, yarn over, go into there, come out. Now as you can see, my yarn has already finished, so I'm just going to put that into that, yeah, and then I'll continue with the new yarn. Now if you look at the new white I just placed, I think maybe I'll crochet with it for a bit so that you can see what I'm talking about. So the other yarn looks less white, and that's because it's mixed with gold thread. Now the reason I put in the gold thread was because I didn't want it, I don't like the starkness of white. It's very in your face. I don't know how to explain what I mean, but it's too white. Like, the whiteness is too white. It's the reason I liked the off-white Yeye used to make at the time, because it was just perfect. Okay, so if you look at this, there's a difference here. You can tell, aha, so you see how stuck that is, and this. Okay, good. So let's continue. Chain 3, 3 double crochets, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 double crochets. So I've hit 4 now on both sides, so I would have to check to see if it's the same size with this. I've hit 4, so I'm putting it just upon it like that to check. Okay, then put it facing you guys, not facing me. So if you can see this, so this is where 4 is. I can try 5 and then 6 and then check, and I'll get back to you. So it turns out that it's 7 by 7 that's going to work for this. So I'm going to do 7 by 7, show you the square, show you the granny square beside it, and then I'm going to make as many as possible till I join them together, make a jacket. So my part 2 of this video is going to be the jacket I'm going to make. So let's see. Okay, so I'm done with the C to C square. It's 7 by 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's what, yeah. So I'll be making the scrap yarn that are plenty and have like one color into this, and then those that have multiple colors on the inside of them and are looking very I'm going to make them into C2C squares. So yeah, see you soon.
You are the Lord of hosts. I am the first, and I am the last, and beside me there is no God. And who, as I, shall call, and shall declare it, and set it in order for me, since I appointed the ancient people. And the things that are coming, and shall come, let them show unto them. Fear ye not, neither be afraid. Have not I told thee from that time, and have declared it? Ye are even my witnesses. Is there a God beside me? Yea, there is no God, I know not any. They that make a graven image are all of them vanity, and their delectable things shall not profit, and they are their own witnesses, they see not, nor know, that they may be ashamed. Who hath formed a God, or molten a graven image that is profitable for nothing? Behold, all his fellows shall be ashamed, and the workmen, they are of men. Let them all be gathered together, let them stand up, yet they shall fear, and they shall be ashamed together. The smith with the tongs both worketh in the coals, and fashioneth it with hammers, and worketh it with the strength of his arms. Yea, he is hungry, and his strength faileth. He drinketh no water, and is faint. The carpenter stretcheth out his rule. He marketh it out with a line. He fitteth it with planes, and he marketh it out with the compass, and maketh it after the figure of a man, according to the beauty of a man, that it may remain in the house. He heweth him down cedars, and taketh the cypress and the oak, which he strengtheneth for himself among the trees of the forest. He planteth an ash, and the rain doth nourish it. Then shall it be for a man to burn, for he will take thereof, and warm himself. Yea, he kindleth it, and baketh bread. Yea, he maketh a god, and worshippeth it. He maketh it a graven image, and falleth down thereto. He burneth part thereof in the fire. With part thereof he eateth flesh. He roasteth roast, and is satisfied. Yea, he warmeth himself, and saith, Aha, I am warm, I have seen the fire. And the residue thereof he maketh a god, even his graven image. He falleth down unto it, and worshippeth it, and prayeth unto it, and saith, Deliver me, for thou art my God. They have not known nor understood, for he hath shut their eyes, that they cannot see, and their hearts, that they cannot understand. And none considereth in his heart, neither is there knowledge nor understanding to say, I have burned part of it in the fire. Yea, also I have baked bread upon the coals thereof. I have roasted flesh, and eaten it, and shall I make the residue thereof an abomination? Shall I fall down to the stalk of a tree? He feedeth on ashes. A deceived heart hath turned him aside, that he cannot deliver his soul, nor say, Is there not a lie in my right hand? Remember these, O Jacob and Israel, for thou art my servant. I have formed thee, thou art my servant. O Israel, thou shalt not be forgotten of me. I have blotted out, as a thick cloud, thy transgressions, and, as a cloud, thy sins. Return unto me, for I have redeemed thee. Sing, O ye heavens, for the Lord hath done it. Shout, ye lower parts of the earth. Break forth into singing, ye mountains, O forest, and every tree therein, for the Lord hath redeemed Jacob, and glorified himself in Israel. Thus saith the Lord, thy Redeemer, and he that formed thee from the womb. I am the Lord that maketh all things, that stretcheth forth the heavens alone, that spreadeth abroad the earth by myself. That frustrateth the tokens of the liars, and maketh diviners mad, that turneth wise men backward, and maketh their knowledge foolish. That confirmeth confirmeth the word of his servant, and performeth the counsel of his messengers, that saith to Jerusalem, Thou shalt be inhabited, and to the cities of Judah, ye shall be built, and I will raise up the decayed places thereof. That saith to the deep, Be dry, and I will dry up thy rivers. That saith of Cyrus, He is my shepherd, and shall perform all my pleasure. Even saying to Jerusalem, Thou shalt be built, and to the temple, thy foundation shall be laid. Isaiah chapter 45. Thus saith the Lord to his anointed, to Cyrus, whose right hand I have holden, to subdue nations before him, and I will loose the loins of kings, to open before him the two-leaved gates, and the gates shall not be shut. I will go before thee, and make the crooked places straight. I will break in pieces the gates of brass, and cut in sunder the bars of iron. And I will give thee the treasures of darkness, and hidden riches of secret places, that thou mayest know that I, the Lord, which called thee by thy name, am the God of Israel. For Jacob my servant Sake, and Israel mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me. I am the Lord, and there is none else, there is no God beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me. That they may know from the rising of the sun, and from the west, that there is none beside me. I am the Lord, and there is none else. I form the light, and create darkness. I make peace, and create evil. I the Lord do all these things. Drop down, ye heavens, from above, and let the skies pour down righteousness. Let the earth open, and let them bring forth salvation, and let righteousness spring up together. I the Lord have created it. Woe unto him that striveth with his maker. Let the potsherd strive with the potsherds of the earth. Shall the clay say to him that fashioneth it, What mockest thou? For thy work, he hath no hands. Woe unto him that saith unto his father, What begettest thou? Or to the woman, What hast thou brought forth? Thus saith the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, and his Maker, Ask me of things to come concerning my sons, and concerning the work of my hands command ye me. I have made the earth, and created man upon it. I, even my hands, have stretched out the heavens, and all their host have I commanded. I have raised him up in righteousness, and I will direct all his ways. He shall build my city, and he shall let go my captives, not for price nor reward, saith the Lord of hosts. Thus saith the Lord, the labor of Egypt, and merchandise of Ethiopia and of the Sabaeans, men of stature, shall come over unto thee, and they shall be thine. They shall come after thee, in chains they shall come over, house of Israel, which are born by me from the belly, which are carried from the womb. And even to your old age I am he, and even to hoar hairs will I carry you. I have made, and I will bear, even I will carry, and will deliver you. To whom will ye liken me, and make me equal, and compare me, that we may be like? They lavish gold out of the bag, and weigh silver in the balance, and hire a goldsmith, and he maketh it a god. They fall down, yea, they worship. They bear him upon the shoulder, they carry him, and set him in his place, and he standeth, from his place shall he not remove. Yea, one shall cry unto him, yet can he not answer, nor save him out of his trouble. Remember this, and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors. Remember the former things of old. For I am God, and there is none else. I am God, and there is none like me. Declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, My counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. Calling a ravenous bird from the east, the man that executeth my counsel from a far country. Yea, I have spoken it, I will also bring it to pass. I have purposed it, I will also do it. Hearken unto me, ye stubborn, that are far from righteousness. I bring near my righteousness, it shall not be far off, and my salvation shall not tarry, and I will place salvation in Zion for Israel my glory. Isaiah chapter 47. Come down, and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones, and grind meal. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent, and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. I was wroth with my people, I have polluted mine inheritance, and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy, upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment in one day, the loss of children, and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth, if so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators, stand up, and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them, they shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm it, nor fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants, from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter, none shall save thee. Isaiah chapter 48. Hear ye this, O house of Jacob, which are called by the name of Israel, and are come forth out of the waters of Judah, which swear by the name of the Lord, and make mention of the God of Israel, but not in truth, nor in righteousness. For they call themselves of the holy city, and stay themselves upon the God of Israel, the Lord of hosts is his name. I have declared the former things from the beginning, and they went forth out of my mouth, and I showed them, I did them suddenly, and they came to pass. Because I knew that thou art obstinate, and thy neck is an iron sinew, and thy brow brass. I have even from the beginning declared it to thee, before it came to pass I showed it thee, lest thou shouldest say, mine idol hath done them, and my graven image, and my molten image, hath commanded them. Thou hast heard, see all this, and will not ye declare it? I have showed thee new things from this time, even hidden things, and thou didst not know them. They are created now, and not from the beginning, even before the day when thou heardest them not, lest thou shouldest say, behold, I knew them. Yea, thou heardest not, yea, thou knewest not, yea, from that time that thine ear was not opened, for I knew that thou wouldest deal very treacherously, and wast called a transgressor from the womb. For my name's sake will I defer mine anger, and for my praise will I refrain for thee, that I cut thee not off.
The advantage of
Behold,
using
I have
thread
refined
in your
thee,
work
but not with
is
silver,
you
I have
don't
chosen
need
thee in
to
the furnace of
block your
affliction.
squares.
For mine own sake, even for mine own sake,
They
will
retain
I
their
do
shape.
it, for how should my name be polluted? And I will not give my glory unto another. Oh that thou hadst hearkened to my commandments! Then had thy peace been as a river, and thy righteousness as the waves of the sea. Thy seed also had been as the sand, and the offspring of thy bowels like the gravel thereof. His name should not have been cut off nor destroyed from before me. Go ye forth of Babylon, flee ye from the Chaldeans, with a voice of singing declare ye, tell this, utter it even to the end of the earth. Say ye, the Lord hath redeemed his servant Jacob. And they thirsted not when he led them through the deserts. He caused the waters to flow out of the rock for them. He clave the rock also, and the waters gushed out. There is no peace, saith the Lord, unto the wicked. Isaiah chapter 49. Listen, O isles, unto me, and hearken, ye people, from far. The Lord hath called me from the womb, from the bowels of my mother hath he made mention of my name. And he hath made my mouth like a sharp sword. In the shadow of his hand hath he hid me, and made me a polished shaft. In his quiver hath he hid me. And said unto me, Thou art my servant, O Israel, in whom I will be glorified. Then I said, I have labored in vain, I have spent my strength for naught, and in vain. Yet surely my judgment is with the Lord, and my work with my God. And now, saith the Lord that formed me from the womb to be his servant, to bring Jacob again to him, though Israel be not gathered, yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of the Lord, and my God shall be my strength. And he said, It is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant to raise up the tribes of Jacob, and to restore the preserved of Israel. I will also give thee for light to the Gentiles, that thou mayest be my salvation unto the end of the earth. Thus saith the Lord, the Redeemer of Israel, and his Holy One, to him whom man despiseth, to him whom the nation abhorreth, to a servant of rulers, kings shall see and arise, princes also shall worship, because of the Lord that is faithful, and the Holy One of Israel, and he shall choose thee. Thus saith the Lord, in an acceptable time have I heard thee, and in a day of salvation have I helped thee, and I will preserve thee, and give thee for a covenant of the people, to establish the earth, to cause to inherit the desolate heritages. That thou mayest say to the prisoners, Go forth, to them that are in darkness, show yourselves. They shall feed in the ways, and their pastures shall be in all high places. They shall not hunger nor thirst, neither shall the heat nor sun smite them. For he that hath mercy on them shall lead them, even by the springs of water shall he guide them. And I will make all my mountains a way, and my highways shall be exalted. Behold, these shall come from far, and, lo, these from the north and from the west, and these from the land of Sinim. Sing, O heavens, and be joyful, O earth, and break forth into singing, O mountains, for the Lord hath comforted his people, and will have mercy upon his afflicted. But Zion said, The Lord hath forsaken me, and my Lord hath forgotten me. Can a woman forget her sucking child, that she should not have compassion on the son of her womb? Yea, they may forget, yet will I not forget thee. Behold, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hands, thy walls are continually before me. Thy children shall make haste, thy destroyers and they that made thee waste shall go forth of thee. Lift up thine eyes round about, and behold, all these gather themselves together, and come to thee. As I live, saith the Lord, thou shalt surely clothe thee with them all, as with an ornament, and bind them on thee, as a bride doth. For thy waste and thy desolate places, and the land of thy destruction, shall even now be too narrow by reason of the inhabitants, and they that swallowed thee up shall be far away. The children which thou shalt have, after thou hast lost the other, shall say again in thine ears, The place is too strait for me, give place to me that I may dwell. Then shalt thou say in thine heart, Who hath begotten me these, seeing I have lost my children, and am desolate, a captive, and removing to and fro? And who hath brought up these? Behold, I was left alone, these, where had they been? Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, I will lift up mine hand to the Gentiles, and set up my standard to the people, and they shall bring thy sons in their arms, and thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me. Shall the prey be taken from the mighty, or the lawful captive delivered? But thus saith the Lord, even the captives of the mighty shall be taken away, and the prey of the terrible shall be delivered. For I will contend with him that contendeth with thee, and I will save thy children. And I will feed them that oppress thee with their own flesh, and they shall be drunken with their own blood, as with sweet wine. And all flesh shall know that I the Lord am thy Saviour and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. Isaiah chapter 50. Thus saith the Lord, where is the bill of your mother's divorcement, whom I have put away? Or which of my creditors is it to whom I have sold you? Behold, for your iniquities have ye sold yourselves, and for your transgressions is your mother put away. Wherefore, when I came, was there no man? When I called, was there none to answer? Is my hand shortened at all, that it cannot redeem? Or have I no power to deliver? Behold, at my rebuke I dry up the sea, I make the rivers a wilderness, their fish sinketh, because there is no water, and dieth for thirst. I clothe the heavens with blackness, and I make sackcloth their covering. The Lord God hath given me the tongue of the learned, that I should know how to speak a word in season to him that is weary. He wakeneth morning by morning, he wakeneth mine ear to hear as the learned. The Lord God hath opened mine ear, and I was not rebellious, neither turned away back. I gave my back to the smiters, and my cheeks to them that plucked off the hair. I hid not my face from shame and spitting. For the Lord God will help me, therefore shall I not be confounded. Therefore have I set my face like a flint, and I know that I shall not be ashamed. He is near that justifieth me. Who will contend with me? Let us stand together. Who is mine adversary? Let him come near to me. Behold, the Lord God will help me. Who is he that shall condemn me? Lo, they all shall wax old as a garment, the moth shall eat them up. Who is among you that feareth the Lord, that obeyeth the voice of his servant, that walketh in darkness, and hath no light? Let him trust in the name of the Lord, and stay upon his God. Behold, all ye that kindle a fire, that compass yourselves about with sparks, walk in the light of your fire, and in the sparks that ye have kindled. This shall ye have of mine hand, ye shall lie down in sorrow. Isaiah chapter 51. Hearken to me, ye that follow after righteousness, ye that seek the Lord, look unto the rock whence ye are hewn, and to the hole of the pit whence ye are digged. Look unto Abraham your father, and unto Sarah that bare you, for I called him alone, and blessed him, and increased him. For the Lord shall comfort Zion, he will comfort all her waste places, and he will make her wilderness like Eden, and her desert like the garden of the Lord. Joy and gladness shall be found therein, thanksgiving, and the voice of melody. Hearken unto me, my people, and give ear unto me, O my nation, for a law shall proceed from me, and I will make my judgment to rest for a light of the people. My righteousness is near, my salvation is gone forth, and mine arms shall judge the people. The isles shall wait upon me, and on mine arms shall they trust. Lift up your eyes to the heavens, and look upon the earth beneath. For the heavens shall vanish away like smoke, and the earth shall wax old like a garment, and they that dwell therein shall die in like manner. But my salvation shall be forever, and my righteousness shall not be abolished. Hearken unto me, ye that know righteousness, the people in whose heart is my law. Fear ye not the reproach of men, neither be ye afraid of their revilings. For the moth shall eat them up like a garment, and the worm shall eat them like wool. But my righteousness shall be forever, and my salvation from generation to generation. Awake, awake, put on strength, O arm of the Lord, awake, as in the ancient days, in the generations of old. Art thou not it that hath cut Rahab, and wounded the dragon? Art thou not it which hath dried the sea, the waters of the great deep, that hath made the depths of the sea a way for the ransom to pass over? Therefore the redeemed of the Lord shall return, and come with singing unto Zion, an everlasting joy shall be upon their head. They shall obtain gladness and joy, and sorrow and mourning shall flee away. I, even I, am he that comforteth you. Who art thou, that thou shouldest be afraid of a man that shall die, and of the Son of Man which shall be made as grass? And forgest the Lord thy Maker, that hath stretched forth the heavens, and laid the foundations of the earth, and hast feared continually every day because of the fury of the oppressor, as if he were ready to destroy. And where is the fury of the oppressor? The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail. But I am the Lord thy God, that divided the sea, whose waves roared, the Lord of hosts is his name. And I have put my words in thy mouth, and I have covered thee in the shadow of mine hand, that I may plant the heavens, and lay the foundations of the earth, and say unto Zion, Thou art my people. Awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem, which hast drunk at the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury. Thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling, and wrung them out. There is none to guide her among all the sons whom she hath brought forth, neither is there any that taketh her by the hand of all the sons that she hath brought up. These two things are come unto thee, who shall be sorry for thee? Desolation, and destruction, and the famine, and the sword, by whom shall I comfort thee? Thy sons have fainted, they lie at the head of all the streets, as a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy God. Therefore hear now this, thou afflicted, and drunken, but not with wine. Thus saith thy Lord the Lord, and thy God that pleadeth the cause of his people, Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury, thou shalt no more drink it again. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, Bow down, that we may go over, and thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the street, to them that went over. Isaiah chapter 52. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion, put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city, for henceforth there shall no more come into thee the uncircumcised and the unclean. Shake thyself from the dust, arise, and sit down, O Jerusalem, loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion. For thus saith the Lord, Ye have sold yourselves for naught, and ye shall be redeemed without money. For thus saith the Lord God, My people went down aforetime into Egypt to sojourn there, and the Assyrian oppressed them without cause. Now therefore, what have I here, saith the Lord, that my people is taken away for naught? They that rule over them make them to howl, saith the Lord, and my name continually every day is blasphemed. Therefore my people shall know my name. Therefore they shall know in that day that I am he that did speak. Behold, it is I. How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that bringeth good tidings, that publisheth peace, that bringeth good tidings of good, that publisheth salvation, that saith unto Zion, Thy God reigneth. Thy watchmen shall lift up the voice, with the voice together shall they sing, for they shall see eye to eye, when the Lord shall bring again Zion. Break forth into joy, sing together, ye waste places of Jerusalem, for the Lord hath comforted his people, he hath redeemed Jerusalem. The Lord hath made bare his holy arm in the eyes of all the nations, and all the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of our God. Depart ye, go ye out from thence, touch no unclean thing, go ye out of the midst of her, be ye clean, that bear the vessels of the Lord. For ye shall not go out with haste, nor go by flight, for the Lord will go before you, and the God of Israel will be your reward. Behold, my servant shall deal prudently, he shall be exalted and extolled, and be very high. As many were astonied at thee, his visage was so marred more than any man, and his form more than the sons of men. So shall he sprinkle many nations, the kings shall shut their mouths at him, For that which had not been told them shall they see, and that which they had not heard shall they consider. Isaiah chapter 53. Who hath believed our report? And to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? For he shall grow up before him as neither was any deceit in his mouth. Yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him. He hath put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed, he shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. He shall see of the travail of his soul, and shall be satisfied. By his knowledge shall my righteous servant justify many, for he shall bear their iniquities. Therefore will I divide him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong, because he hath poured out his soul unto death, and he was numbered with the transgressors, and he bare the sin of many, and made intercession for the transgressors. Isaiah chapter 54. Sing, O barren, thou that didst not bear, break forth into singing, and cry aloud, thou that didst not travail with child. For more are the children of the desolate than the children of the married wife, saith the Lord. Enlarge the place of thy tent, and let them stretch forth the curtains of thine habitations. Spare not, lengthen thy cords, and strengthen thy stakes. For thou shalt break forth on the right hand and on the left, and thy seed shall inherit the Gentiles, and make the desolate cities to be inhabited. Fear not, for thou shalt not be ashamed, neither be thou confounded, for thou shalt not be put to shame. For thou shalt forget the shame of thy youth, and shalt not remember the reproach of thy widowhood any more. For thy Maker is thine husband, the Lord of hosts is his name, and thy Redeemer the Holy One of Israel, the God of the whole earth shall he be called. For the Lord hath called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, and a wife of youth, when thou wast refused, saith thy God. For a small moment will I will I gather thee. In a little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment, but with everlasting kindness will I have mercy on thee, saith the Lord thy Redeemer. For this is as the waters of Noah unto me. For as I have sworn that the waters of Noah should no more go over the earth, so have I sworn that I would not be wroth with thee, nor rebuke thee. For the mountains shall depart, and the hills be removed, but my kindness shall not depart from thee, neither shall the covenant of my peace be removed, saith the Lord that hath mercy on thee. O thou afflicted, tossed with tempest, and not comforted, behold, I will lay thy stones with fair colors, and lay thy foundations with sapphires. And I will make thy windows of agates, and thy gates of carbuncles, and all thy borders of pleasant stones. And all thy children shall be taught of the Lord, and great shall be the peace of thy children. In righteousness shalt thou be established. Thou shalt be far from oppression, for thou shalt not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near thee. Behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. Isaiah chapter 55. Ho, every one that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye, buy, and eat. Yea, come, buy wine and milk without money and without price. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness. Incline your ear, and come unto me. Hear, and your soul shall live, and I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David. Behold, I have given him for a witness to the people, a leader and commander to the people. Behold, Thou shalt call a nation that thou knowest not, and nations that knew not thee shall run unto thee because of the Lord thy God, and for the Holy One of Israel, for he hath glorified thee. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I send it. For ye shall go out with joy, and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth before you into singing, and all the trees of the field shall clap their hands. Instead of the thorn shall come up the fir tree, and instead of the brier shall come up the myrtle tree, and it shall be to the Lord for a name, for an everlasting sign that shall not be cut off. Isaiah chapter 56. Thus saith the Lord, keep ye judgment, and do justice, for my salvation is near to come, and my righteousness to be revealed. Blessed is the man that doeth this, and the son of man that layeth hold on it, that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it, and keepeth his hand from doing any evil. Neither let the son of the stranger, that hath joined himself to the Lord, speak, saying, the Lord hath utterly separated me from his people. Neither let the eunuch say, behold, I am a dry tree. For thus saith the Lord unto the eunuchs that keep my Sabbaths, and choose the things that please me, and take hold of my covenant. Even unto them will I give in mine house and within my walls a place and a name better than of sons and of daughters. I will give them an everlasting name, that shall not be cut off. Also the sons of the stranger, that join themselves to the Lord, to serve him, and to love the name of the Lord, to be his servants, every one that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it, and taketh hold of my covenant. Even them will I bring to my holy mountain, and make them joyful in my house of prayer. Their burnt offerings and their sacrifices shall be accepted upon mine altar, for mine house shall be called an house of prayer for all people. The Lord God which gathereth the outcasts of Israel said, yet will I gather others to him, beside those that are gathered unto him. All ye beasts of the field, come to devour, yea, all ye beasts in the forest. His watchmen are blind, they are all ignorant, they are all dumb dogs, they cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough, and they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, every one for his gain, from his quarter. Come ye, say they, I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink, and tomorrow shall be as this day, and much more abundant. Isaiah chapter 57. The righteous perisheth, and no man layeth it to heart, and merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. He shall enter into peace, they shall rest in their beds, each one walking in his uprightness. But draw near hither, ye sons of the sorceress, the seed of the adulterer and the whore. Against whom do ye sport yourselves? Against whom make ye a wide mouth, and draw out the tongue? Are ye not children of transgression, a seed of falsehood? Inflaming yourselves with idols under every green tree, slaying the children in the valleys under the cliffs of the rocks. Among the smooth stones of the stream is thy portion, they are thy lot. Even to them hast thou poured a drink offering, thou hast offered a meat offering. Should I receive comfort in these? Upon a lofty and high mountain hast thou set thy bed, even thither wentest thou up to offer sacrifice. Behind the doors also and the posts hast thou set up thy remembrance, for thou hast discovered thyself to another than enlarged thy bed, and made thee a covenant with them. Thou leftest their bed where thou wastest. And thou wentest to the king with ointment, and didst increase thy perfumes, and didst send thy messengers far off, and didst debase thyself even unto hell. Thou art wearied in the greatness of thy way, yet sayest thou not, there is no hope. Thou hast found the life of thine hand, therefore thou wast not grieved. And of whom hast thou been afraid or feared, that thou hast lied, and hast not remembered me, nor laid it to thy heart? Have not I held my peace even of old, and thou fearest me not? I will declare thy righteousness, and thy works, for they shall not profit thee. When thou criest, let thy companies deliver thee, but the wind shall carry them all away. Vanity shall take them, but he that putteth his trust in me shall possess the land, and shall inherit my holy mountain. And shall say, cast ye up, prepare the way, take up the stumbling block out of the way of my people. For thus saith the high and lofty one that inhabiteth eternity, whose name is holy, I dwell in the high and holy place, with him also that is of a contrite and humble spirit, to revive the spirit of the humble, and to revive the heart of the contrite ones. For I will not contend forever, neither will I be always wroth, for the spirit should fail before me, and the souls which I have made. For the iniquity of his covetousness was I wroth, and smote him. I hid me, and was wroth, and he went on frowardly in the way of his heart. I have seen his ways, and will heal him. I will lead him also, and restore comforts unto him and to his mourners. I create the fruit of the lips, peace, peace to him that is far off, and to him that is near, saith the Lord, and I will heal him. But the wicked are like the troubled sea, when it cannot rest, whose waters cast up mire and dirt. There is no peace, saith my God, to the wicked. Isaiah chapter 58. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. Yet they seek me daily, and delight to know my ways, as a nation that did righteousness, and forsook not the ordinance of their God. They ask of me the ordinances of justice, they take delight in approaching to God. Wherefore have we fasted, say they, and thou seest not? Wherefore have we afflicted our soul, and thou talkest no knowledge? Behold, in the day of your fast ye find pleasure, and exact all your labors. Behold, ye fast for strife and debate, and to smite with the fist of wickedness. Ye shall not fast as ye do this day, to make your voice to be heard on high. Is it such a fast that I have chosen? A day for a man to afflict his soul? Is it to bow down his head as a bulrush, and to spread sackcloth and ashes under him? Wilt thou call this a fast, and an acceptable day to the Lord? Is not this the fast that I have chosen? To loose the bands of wickedness, to undo the heavy burdens, and to let the oppressed go free, and that ye break every yoke. Is it not to deal thy bread to the hungry, and that thou bring the poor that are cast out to thy house? When thou seest the naked, that thou cover him, and that thou hide not thyself from thine own flesh. Then shall thy light break forth as the morning, and thine help shall spring forth speedily, and thy righteousness shall go before thee, the glory of the Lord shall be thy reward. He wondered that there was no intercessor. Therefore his arm brought salvation unto him, and his righteousness, it sustained him. For he put on righteousness as a breastplate, and an helmet of salvation upon his head, and he put on the garments of vengeance for clothing, and was clad with zeal as a cloak. According to their deeds, accordingly he will repay, fury to his adversaries, recompense to his enemies, to the islands he will repay recompense. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. And the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith the Lord. As for me, this is my covenant with them, saith the Lord, my spirit that is upon thee, and my words which I have put in thy mouth, shall not depart out of thy mouth, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, nor out of the mouth of thy seed's seed, saith the Lord, from henceforth and forever. Isaiah chapter 60. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For, behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people, but the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising. Lift up thine eyes round about, and see, all they gather themselves together, they come to thee, thy sons shall come from far, and thy daughters shall be nursed at thy side. Then thou shalt see, and flow together, and thine heart shall fear, and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee, the forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee. The multitude of camels shall cover thee, the dromedaries of Midian and Ephah, all they from Sheba shall come, they shall bring gold and incense, and they shall show forth the praises of the Lord. All the flocks of Kedar shall be gathered together unto thee, the rams of Nebaioth shall minister
I
unto
didn't
thee,
like it,
they
so
shall come up with acceptance
I'm
on
going
mine
with the
altar,
original
and I will
plan.
glorify the house of my glory. Who are these that fly as a cloud, and as the doves to their windows? Surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of the Lord thy God, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish, yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box together, to beautify the place of my sanctuary, and I will make the place of my feet glorious.
And that's the problem with
The sons also
4
of them
a.m.
that afflicted thee shall come
It's
bending unto thee, and all
sounding,
they that despise thee shall
yeah,
bow themselves down at the
very
soles of thy feet,
squeaky,
and they shall
and
call thee,
it's not
the city of
working,
the Lord, the Zion of the
so
Holy
I
One of
won't be
Israel.
using this.
Whereas thou hast been
Let me
forsaken and
just look it
hated,
up.
so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings, and thou shalt know that I the Lord am thy Saviour and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. For brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron, I will also make thy officers peace, and thine exactors righteousness. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders, but thou shalt call thy walls salvation, and thy gates praise. The sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee, but the Lord shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy God thy glory. Thy sun shall no more go down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself, for the Lord shall be thine everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ended. Thy people also shall be all righteous, they shall inherit the land forever, the branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. Others shall drink it in the courts of my holiness. Go through the gates, prepare ye the way of the people, cast up the highway, gather out the stones, lift up a standard for the people. Behold, the Lord hath proclaimed unto the end of the world, say ye to the daughter of Zion, behold, thy salvation cometh, behold, his reward is with him, and his work before him. And they shall call them, the holy people, the redeemed of the Lord, and thou shalt be called, sought out, a city not forsaken. Isaiah chapter 63. Who is this that cometh from Edom, with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore mine own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury, it upheld me. And I will tread down the people in mine anger, and make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth. I will mention the loving kindnesses of the Lord, and the praises of the Lord, according to all that the Lord hath bestowed on us, and the great goodness toward the house of Israel, which he hath bestowed on them according to his mercies, and according to the multitude of his loving kindnesses. For he said, surely they are my people, children that will not lie, so he was their Savior. In all their affliction he was afflicted, and the angel of his presence saved them. In his love and in his pity he redeemed them, and he bare them, and carried them all the days of old. But they rebelled, and vexed his Holy Spirit. Therefore he was turned to be their enemy, and he fought against them. Then he remembered the days of old, Moses, and his people, saying, where is he that brought them up out of the sea with the shepherd of his flock? Where is he that put his Holy Spirit within him? That led them by the right hand of Moses with his glorious arm, dividing the water before them, to make himself an everlasting name. That led them through the deep, as an horse in the wilderness, that they should not stumble. As a beast goeth down into the valley, the Spirit of the Lord caused him to rest. So didst thou lead thy people, to make thyself a glorious name. Look down from heaven, and behold from the habitation of thy holiness and of thy glory. Where is thy zeal and thy strength, the sounding of thy bowels and of thy mercies toward me? Are they restrained? Doubtless thou art our father, though Abraham be ignorant of us, and Israel acknowledge us not. Thou, O Lord, art our Father, our Redeemer, thy name is from everlasting. O Lord, why hast thou made us to err from thy ways, and hardened our heart from thy fear? Return for thy servant Sake, the tribes of thine inheritance. The people of thy holiness have possessed it but a little while, our adversaries have trodden down thy sanctuary. We are thine, thou never bearest rule over them, they were not called by thy name. Isaiah chapter 64. Oh, that thou
I'm
wouldest
just seeing
rend the
this
heavens,
too.
that thou wouldest come down,
So
that the mountains might flow
I
down
don't know
at
what
thy
I'm going
presence.
to do now, but
As when the melting fire burneth, the fire
and I was
causeth
looking
the
for them,
waters to
so
boil, to make thy name known to thine adversaries, that the nations may tremble
maybe
at
I'll just
thy
add it to the
presence.
end, like when I get there.
When thou didst terrible things which we looked not for,
So
thou
I have a
camest
lot
down,
of
the mountains flowed down at thy presence.
dirty ones, but I'm really tired.
For since the beginning of the
So I'm going
world
to be
man hath
stopping here
not heard,
today.
nor perceived by the ear, neither hath the eye seen,
I've
O God,
crocheted a total
beside
of
thee, what he hath prepared for him
1,
that waiteth for
2,
him.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Thou meetest him that rejoiced and worketh
7,
righteousness,
8,
those that remember thee in thy
9,
ways.
10,
Behold, thou art wroth,
11,
for we have
12,
sinned. In those is
13,
continuance, and
14,
we shall be saved.
14 squares, and
But
that's
we
for
are all
today.
as an unclean
I'll
thing,
finish
and all our
everything up
righteousness is as filthy rags,
and
and
come
we all
back,
do fade as a leaf,
show you
and
how
our
I joined
iniquities,
it,
like the wind, have
and
taken us
then
away.
make the cardigan, the Pattygan.
And there is none that calleth
Okay
upon
then,
thy name, that
for me,
stirreth up himself
that's
to
bye bye.
take hold of thee.
God
But
bless
thou
you.
hast hid thy face from us,